let's get that movement going. Keep the abs pulled in, working on our core. Rotate round, back and forth, power. Ooh, I'm gonna keep my rest down here. Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm Rob Richards with Blue Star Nutraceuticals and welcome back to this week's Faster Fat Loss workout. Today, this is all about getting our heart rate up there and burning as many calories as we can over the next 24 minutes. 2 exercises back to back, followed by 30 seconds. We've got 5 of those pairings in each round, 3 rounds in total. This one is gonna get our heart rate up and continue to accelerate our metabolism long throughout the day after this workout is done. Listen, if you need to get your warm up done first, we have a great video for you. Check the link in the description below. A 7-minute full body warm up. It'll get you right where you need to be. So pause this, go check that out, come back and we'll get started. And as always, I'll be sharing with you at least 3 of my top 3 training tips to help progress and push you even harder throughout this routine. Sound good? Yeah, I thought so. All right, we're gonna get started in 5 seconds. First one is simply jogging on the spot. So a cardio followed by a exercise. Here we go. Let's get the feet going off the ground and just staying light on the feet here. So heels aren't slamming down onto the floor behind you. Nice and light on the balls of your feet. Now the reason we're doing a sort of a cardio-focused exercise followed by a repetition-based movement is to kind of pre-exhaust ourselves and make it more intense without using any weight. Repetition here, bodyweight squat. Widen the feet a little bit, toes pointing forwards. Push those hips back as though you're gonna sit down onto a chair behind you. And as you squeeze up, tense the legs as though you're pushing your feet through the floor. So we're constantly contracting and engaging the muscles upon each rep.
Get ready for rest.
Round 1, we're gonna take it fairly light. And then rounds 2 and 3, I'll show you how we can push that even more. Now, as you may have seen in the video, we do need 1 item if you wanna push yourself within round 2. And for that, you can use a towel, piece of clothing. I've got a band here, resistance band, really great piece of kit. Great just to have around the house or in the car, the office, at the gym, tons of uses for them. But more on that in future workouts. Now we're gonna get back to our movement. And for this one, good old-fashioned star jumps. So, light on the feet again, none of this. You don't wanna be slamming your feet down. Heels barely touch down. Get the arms going too. And just control your breathing with these. Big breaths, in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. We've got push-ups coming up next. Down to the mat. Now for these, I like to keep my elbows slightly angled in. Therefore, I can really work the chest and take some of that tension off the triceps. Keep your back straight. Straight line from the shoulders through your hips to your heels. We come. Now during your rest periods, just focus on your breathing, gaining control of your breath rate, bringing your heart rate down just a bit. Last thing I want you to do is grab your phone, go sit down, and completely take yourself out of the game. If you need to stay hydrated, have some water handy. I got some amino fast here, branched chain amino acids. The orange drink tastes great, helps fuel my working muscles throughout this workout. Split jump squats, let's get that movement going. Now, like I said, rounds 2 and 3, we're gonna push up that intensity a little bit. So with these, just keep the legs moving. You don't need to be jumping too high or going down too deep. As long as that heart rate is up there. Next up, we've got some V-ups, working on our core. So let's take it back down onto the mat. Long arms, long legs. They're gonna meet in the middle. Control the legs back down. You don't want them to slam on the floor. This is part of the exercise. Engaging, working the abs. Up we come. About 20 seconds left of rest. We've got some squat jumps coming up. A big, dynamic, ballistic type movement. You're gonna see these repeated in rounds 2 and 3. So I'll leave it up to you how much you wanna push yourself within those rounds. Still in round 1, so just build up as much as you're willing to give. Main focus here is to get that power just right to be able to spring up off the floor. We don't need to be going too deep or even jumping too high. As long as we're projecting ourselves up and jumping. Supermans, we're gonna go back down onto the mat. This time, prone, face down, long arms and legs, raising them both up. If you find these too challenging, focus on only one part, just the upper or just the legs. And then you can tie it both in. Almost at the end of round 1. If you're staying with me on each exercise, each rep, well done. Whew. These workouts are personal to each of us. It's as much as we're willing to give, to push ourselves on each round for each workout. And you'll see these improve over time. Mountain climbers, back down on the mat. Round 1, we're still kind of warming up, building into it. I'm just kicking and alternating my legs back and forth, keeping my abs pulled in and keeping my back as straight as I can. One for the shoulders now, pike push-up. So spread the feet, walk forwards, heels off. Think of this as like a shortened push-up, except by keeping that bend at the waist, we are working the shoulders more. Okay, round 1, done. Good job for making it through round 1. The work is not done. We've got 2 more rounds. This time, we're gonna turn up that dial from maybe a 6 or 7 up to at least an 8 on this one. So those cardio movements that we were doing, jogging on the spot, split jumps, our star jumps, we're gonna modify those a little bit. We're gonna keep our heart rate climbing, and the exercises, I'll modify a few of them and share with you some tips how to make them either a little easier for you or a little bit more challenging and allow you to really push and get the most out of these workouts. 10 seconds left. We're going back to jogging on the spot. This time, let's keep our knees a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Still keeping our heels light on the floor. With these, even though we can really push on these exercises, remember, we've got another exercise, a repetition-based movement following immediately after. So again, if you're repeating these workouts a couple of times a week, you'll know how hard you can push yourself. Check this out, we're doing a squat into a step back lunge. Squat, opposite leg. Now, my tip here would be coordination is big on this one. Think about the squat in the middle, and we're just alternating the lunge back on each one. If that's too difficult, challenging, there's too much going on, just stick with the lunges back and forth. You can also make it more challenging, keeping the arms out or overhead. Tons of different ways that we can add some new variables in besides just reps and weight. Control that breathing. You're in control of your breathing. So, take a big, deep, long breath in through the nose, hold, exhale. We've got some star jumps. Same as before. Arms up, legs out, nice and soft on the landing. Now, if you do want to mix these up, make it a little bit more challenging or just add some variables in. Here you go, see? Add some different planes of movement in there. Push-ups and T-rotations. So here we go into a push-up. We come up, rotate round, working some core. Push-up, legs, about shoulder width apart. This rotation, working our obliques and our core muscles. One more. Really effective, those push-ups, hitting some chest, some shoulders and triceps, and that rotation really engages and works our core muscles, in particular the obliques, the V-like formation muscles that, let's not kid ourselves, we all want that V formation and those tight toned six-pack abs. At least I do. We're still working for that. Split jump squats, you know what to do. Again, just keeping the movement, legs and arms, focus on that coordination. This is just about keeping the body moving, keeping the limbs going, keep that heart rate elevated. V-ups and a pulse. So here we go down, long arms and legs, come up, pulse. Add a little crunch in, up at the top.
Get ready for rest.
Whew. 30 seconds of work. Might seem like a while when we're doing it, but those 30 seconds, they go by pretty quick. Okay, 10 seconds. We got some jump squats, followed by some Superman variations. Again, just enough to spring yourself off the ground. Even if you don't go down too deep and you just want to spring up, you're still working. Keep that heart rate elevated. Let's get a few more here. Okay, check this one out. We're gonna go down into our Supermans. I'm gonna use my band. And for this one, as we lift up, use your back, keeping resistance in the band or in the towel to pull down to one side. This one feels different. Stretching the back there. Yes. Almost at the end of round 2. You know what that means? 2/3 of the workout is done already. one pairing left. We've got some mountain climbers, and we're gonna do a pike press into a downward dog position. Long legs here. If you can't do the reps quick, make sure you are completing a full range of motion. Pike push up first, complete that. Then we go push back up, pike push up, downward dog. Working the lower back there as well. Let's get one more in. Two rounds completed. We've got one more round left. 60 seconds of rest. Hydrate, towel yourself off, just keep moving. Add some light stretching in there, some shoulder rotations. Want to stretch out the shoulders or the legs. Do that. Whew. My heart rate's been around 150 for much of this workout. That's like running on a treadmill, except I'd much rather be here doing this, working my muscles, than 20, 30 minutes on a treadmill. 10 seconds, round 3. This is where we turn that dial from an 8 up to a 9 or 10. Here we go. Again, just staying light on the feet. Add a little movement in there too, into a box or an X. Just something to make us think about what we're doing more than just staying stationary. Squat into our lunge. I'm gonna show you a way to mix it up on this one. Instead of a lunge back, we can do a squat into that side lunge. So look, leg out, sit back on one leg. Squat, extend that leg out, sit down onto that leg. Feel this in the hamstrings and the outer thigh. 30 seconds. Again, hydrate, towel off, focus on your breathing. One exercise down, 4 left. A lot of this I find is having the right mindset, seeing yourself completing the exercise ahead. Again, only 30 seconds. You can do it. 30 seconds. Let's go, star jumps. Keeping the arms moving like lateral raises. Think about the elbows. Focus the elbows raising up instead of the hands. 10 seconds left. We've got a challenging one coming up for you next. Reverse hand push-up, big one for the biceps on this one. So instead of our hands going down like this, we're gonna reverse. A lot more focus on the biceps here. We often think of push-ups as primarily targeting the chest and the triceps, and they do. But that simple hand rotation, even just 90 degrees out, you feel it on the biceps. pretty much halfway through. Split jump squats. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Just crisscrossing the legs back and forth. We got some alt V-ups, alternating from side to side. A little bit more engaging on the obliques. Let me show you. One arm out, reach up, alternate. And look, my feet are going to the outer part of my hand. So just that little rotation in there, you feel a lot in the lower abs. I'm gonna keep my rest down here. Just for a few seconds. Feel the abs, tense them, engage them, pull that belly button down towards your lower spine. Feel how tight they are. That's what I talk about when we say pull the abs in and keep them tight. Almost there. Let's keep pushing. Jump squats, up next. Look what I'm doing with my arms as well. Bit of a projection to help that swing. As my arms come down and out, lift off. We're going back down. Supermans with that towel pull or the band. Keep the band taut, lift up, and rotate. Wow, do you feel the back work differently here? Make use of those final 30 seconds. Mountain climbers. We're gonna finish off those pike push-ups into our downward dog. That's it. That's round 3 done. 10 seconds. All right, down we go. You got this. Keep the abs pulled in. Head, neutral spine position. Just switching up those legs. Up we come. Feet about shoulder width apart. Pike push up. Up we go. Feels great on the lower back there. Drop the elbows down and then swoop in. Look, elbows come forwards. That is round 3, but we're not done quite yet. I want you to take a few seconds, control your breathing. Let's bring our heart rate back down. Big deep breath in, hold. One more time, in through the nose, hold, and release. Shake it off. Well done, guys, great job. Again, these workouts, faster fat loss. These are designed to affect our metabolic rate, the rate at which our bodies burn calories for fuel, even at rest, which means if we get this workout done in the morning, our body is gonna have an accelerated metabolism, our internal combustion engine, the thing that keeps moving and allows all of us to keep moving too. The more we rev that up, the more calories we burn. Where do those calories come from? First and foremost, our body fat, especially at rest. So think about that next time you follow one of these fast and fat loss workouts. Speaking of which, we have new workouts every week. So make sure you are subscribed to the Blue Star channel. Let me know what you think of this video. Make sure you hit that like button, drop me a comment below, and do share this video with a friend or family member or on your social media to anyone that you think could benefit from following this workout. Thanks again for watching. Can't wait to catch you here on the next fast and fat loss workout. I'll see you then.